My name is Abraham Reaper. About 6 hours ago, our facility fell under attack by the summoning of an entity we refer to as a master. This master has unleashed his monsters into the facility. I've only been able to reach one person, and he is stuck within Construct 114, which has fallen to the bottom of this island's lake. My signal to him from my radio is becoming weaker and weaker, and the damages in the facility are too great to restart full functionality. I need to get to the reactor room so I can start up the backup power. But before I do anything, I'm finding that master, that masked freak, and taking him out no matter how many monsters I have to go through.
Reaper, something's here. Something's down here with me. I think it's one of them.
Do not move from that spot. Hold off for a bit, alright? Hello? Ah, shit! I was headed towards the containment room when the master was summoned, until I was stopped by a few of the creatures roaming the facility. I fired my gun off into the dark, hoping to God I would kill them. Then, it finally happens. No more ammo left. Fuck! I start to run as fast as I can, heading towards the closest room where I could close myself off. I finally reach a room, and I close the door as fast as I can. What am I supposed to do? Almost everything is offline. Most things are emergency locked, and I got nothing to fight with. Damn it! I need to pull myself together. This is no time to lose yourself, Abraham! But then, to my surprise, I see a stun baton just lying there. I stare at it for a few seconds before telling myself that it will have to do. I grab it, take a deep breath, and then I head back towards the door. I open it slightly, making sure nothing is around before stepping back out. I'm trying my best to keep my guard up for anything that might be hiding and ready to strike. I head towards the closest elevator to take me down to the testing area where the master was summoned. After the elevator reached the bottom, I stepped out, only to find there's nothing but pitch black. Can't even see my own hands when I hold them up. I then hear a slight childish laughter. It sounds like it's pretty far. There's then a burst of light that causes me to go blind. After about 2 seconds, my sight is brought back, and I see something else. Where am I? I look around and all I can see is an infant white. Everywhere is white. I can still make out a ground, structures, a sky. But I'm not in the facility anymore. I then see in the distance the shape of a man. He starts to come closer, but his appearance remains completely dark. I then ask him, "Who are you?" He is silent for a second before finally speaking.
It's me, Abraham, the only survivor. I died in that lake. We all died because of you! You killed us, Abraham! You killed us! We're all dead because of you!
I don't know how long I've been out, but after a second of pulling myself together, I lift myself off the ground. I take a look at my surroundings and find that I'm in an all too familiar lab. I turn to see the head of the master from the Pawnee incident. Ah! I fall to the ground as a ringing had burst into my ears. I then hear a dark and grim voice that says,
"What are you waiting for? That master is clearly still alive. Kill it."
How could I have missed it? This whole time, it was obviously the one we had captive. I then take my baton and I strike the head over and over. I use the baton to stab it right through its mask, breaking it and then going through its head. The broken pieces of the mask fall to the floor. He is dead. I killed the master! Now only one last thing to do. I once again head to the nearest elevator and take it down to the lowest levels of the facility. After reaching a long walkway, I start to realize that I have not come into contact with any more creatures. I'm guessing they haven't gotten down this far yet, which is good for me. I then step into the reactor room, which is massive in size. Can't even see the floor, walls, or ceiling. It was extremely dark, and all I could see was the catwalk I was going across, and barely could see much of that. The reactor core was still bursting every once in a while, which was making a loud boom. It seems like these cores are trying, but failing to get power to the facility. I then hear a low growl from behind me. I stop in place. Fuck it. I'm not taking any chances. I bolt, running as fast as I can. I hear the thing making noises and running for me. I turn back to get a quick glance, and all I see is the core lights bursting and lighting up the top part of the monster. As far as I can make out, it was some kind of giant centipede-like creature. I keep running for it until I reach the door, open it, run in, and slam it as hard as I can. I am panting as I sit there and listen. Nothing. Ah, damn! I left a baton stuck in the master's head. I was probably gonna need that baton. I shake my head to say, whatever. Then I head towards the controls. All right, come on. Work for me. I take a moment to hope. Then I finally pull the lever. I've never been more excited to hear a power-up sound. I did it. I did it all by myself. I killed the master, and I activated the backup power. And then slowly walk towards another elevator where I use it to head upwards to the top levels. When I reach the top, I head towards a small office room where I sit and relax. Then, there is a deep, mumbled noise from outside the facility. I then whisper to myself, no. I was too late. The scavengers found us.